a neighbor of ours came over to our house and she was doing a back handspring. And the oldest daughter, Jaden, thought, oh, that's really cool. Can you teach me how to do that? That's when I kind of realized that maybe gymnastics would be the next progression for the girls. So I started Jaden in gymnastics and she first entered it and Kiera kind of followed suit.
My first memories here when I was about 10 years old. So I started gymnastics classes. I learned a lot in terms of who I am as a person, who I am as an athlete. A lot of people talk about developing confidence, and that really began here, like understanding my body, understanding mentally how and who I am as an athlete.
First time I remember coaching Kiera was when she was just a wee little baby. She was very nervous and it took a lot for her to open up, but we got her to open up fairly quickly, and she was very eager to do the right thing. Right off the bat, you could tell she was going to be willing to learn with us.
Kiera, she struggled socially for a while, which was really neat to see her just grow up socially, develop friendships, and work through that whole process.
I think, again, the relationships that we develop with these athletes, that's allowed her to grow and be the athlete that she is and the person that she is. Everything that we do here fits with what Kiara believes in, her faith, the things that she agrees with on our characteristics, our mission here at the Y and things like that. It all fits really well for Kiara. So I think that's allowed her to be successful.
I've learned how to push myself outside of my comfort zone in a healthy way, in a way that's beneficial for me to grow. I think gymnastics is a lot about teaching yourself to do things that may be scary, but also trusting yourself and knowing that you can. So pushing yourself to your boundaries, even if it is scary. I think one thing that Mike has always told me is there's nothing wrong with being scared of something. That's normal, but learning to trust yourself and to teach your mind to do it anyways, because trusting yourself that you are capable even if you are scared. And I think that's a good lesson to apply to a lot of parts of your life, especially now as I'm transitioning and I'm growing up. I'm in college, I'm gonna graduate and start my life, start a job. I mean, there's gonna be things that are scary and nerve-wracking, but trusting myself and knowing that I'm ready for that anyways, even if it is scary, is something that I think gymnastics, and especially here, that's something that I'll take with me forever.
Kiera's very first collegiate meet, I got videos from the gym here where they had her up, I think, on the TV, and the whole gym was sitting around watching her compete and cheering her on. And I can remember showing Kiera that video, and it really touched her. I mean, she started crying and bawling, but that just inspires her, that no people back here still care or invested in what she's doing.
We don't live vicariously through our athletes. That's not why we do this. The coaches here do this because we love the sport, but we truly love watching the athletes develop into people, into adults. It's one of those things that I can't express how happy it makes me feel when she walks back in the door at Christmas time to come work out, or just to stop in. Like, I'm home for the weekend, I just wanted to come in and say hi. That's just amazing that we can run a program here that has an impact on an athlete to the point where they want to come back here either by themselves or later on when they've got married and they have kids and they want to come back and bring their kids here, or just stop in and say hi.
Learning to, at the end of the day, not going to be a gymnast forever. I mean, in 2 years, I'm going to be done with gymnastics, and it's been such a big part of my life. But knowing that I can really foster to younger athletes and I can help support them and be good role models to them has been really important. So learning how to impact those around me and the younger athletes, inspiring them, doing what I can to help them reach their goals in the future, because someday I won't be a gymnast anymore, and it's going to be important that I give back, especially to a place like this that has given so much to me. So being able to look at how I can give back to my community has been something that I've learned here.
I'm now a strength and conditioning coach, If you would have told me, I don't know, 5-6 years ago that I'd end up coaching, I would have laughed at you, because I grew up with my mom coaching, and I really told myself, like, I'm not going to end up doing that. And that started here as well. Mike convinced me that I should try to coach here, and I said, okay, like, it's not even a job for me, but it's also a way for me to give back to, you know, where I grew up. So being able to start here, develop confidence coaching and understanding what it's like to interact with kids, I ended up doing that for 3-4 years here, which really helped me transition into what I do now.
Like, this is my home. Like, this is my home away from home, almost. And everybody, all of my coaches, all of my teammates have made such an impact on me here. It's just, they're like my family. Like, it's just home to me.